a little bit more of an attacking formation, switching to the 4-2-3-1. Stojanovic comes back into that attacking midfield role. Look for him to connect with those front three.
Jorge Hernandez, one of the league's leading goal scorers, starts the night on the bench.
He starts the night on the bench, but we have a couple changes up top. LaCava and Pacheco come in. Look for them to be a little bit more dynamic in their run, give them a little bit more of an option. The back line remains unchanged from last week, and we have Sanchez, who's been the stalwart in goal for the San Antonio lineup, back in between the pipes as well. And we spoke about Haakenson in the open. Look for him to be making those dynamic midfield runs and getting himself around the edges, looking for that space on the far post.
You have a San Antonio team that is middle of the pack in both goals scored and goals conceded. You have a Las Vegas team that has given up the most goals, has scored the fewest goals. How will things sort out here tonight? Las Vegas kicks the ball off, and the Devin Rensing era is underway.
Movement of the ball, creating different opportunities for players. That's what makes this San Antonio team so dangerous. We just saw a good flash of it there.
And they get this free kick that's unleashed to the back post. It's kept in play. Header nods to the ground. Arozarena saves that ball right off of the line.
Yeah, we talked about Arozarena needing to have a big game, but there are two big-time plays on that game. Just the ability to keep that ball in. Arozarena doing a great job of keeping his eye on the ball, making himself get across the goal. Look how fast he closes that space across the goal, able to make that dynamic save while diving wide as you normally would. Maybe you have to play a little bit more direct. Maybe you need to get the ball a little bit more into the box in terms of getting the ball wider and putting crosses in. But it takes a little bit of time to figure that out. But when it's your home side like Las Vegas, they have a better idea how to use it to their advantage, which makes it so difficult for other teams to come in here.
One thing that Devin Rensing did say is he said he's watched a lot of lights, scouting, looking at this team over the years, but said that he wanted to keep an open mind. Seeing them in person is definitely different than watching them on film, and everybody has a clean slate to try to win a position. Quick restart. Good bit of defending right there by Buckmaster, but it comes out beyond the 18-yard box. This shot takes a deflection. Arozarena gets a piece, but it trickles across the line. Lucio Berron opens the scoring for San Antonio, and a 1-0 advantage on his first professional goal.
Well, and this ball takes a wicked deflection as it's coming in. We see Berrón, he picks the ball up top. It's that great first drag touch that he takes, and it's that deflection there. Arozarena, he thinks he does enough to tip it over the bar, but unfortunately he doesn't get enough hands to it for the Las Vegas side. But you have to give Berrón a lot of credit in this as well. Once that ball comes in, he takes that big first touch. He's able to avoid the defender. You know that there's going to be change, and it usually starts with the head coach. So whenever the head coach gets switched out, you know as a player that it kind of puts you a little bit on alert. You know that they're looking to make changes. Obviously, you know people have contracts and things like that, but you understand that there needs to be a spark of energy and they're trying to bring in a fresh look. So as a player, you want to do what you can to try to re-energize yourself like it's the start of the season, because you need to find that type of re-energy that gives you that feeling of, okay, this is a clean slate. I need to, no matter how tired I am, this is almost like a preseason. This is the start of a season for me.
Long distance shot, Arozarena dives and it misses wide.
Because I have this new head coach, because I have this brand new opportunity, and like you said, it's a clean slate for these players. So
rolling ball towards the top. It's Pickering. Leaves it behind. Cross, hurls in. Stojanovic chases. Now it's Gannon on the volley. That was tantalizingly close, but at the last second.
Well, it starts off with a very dangerous ball into the box. Good clearance there from the center back, and off of his foot, it looked like it was going to be bending right in, but it ends up just curling a little bit wide as he's leaning down to his left. As he's falling down, that's what causes that curl to end at the far post. But off of his foot, I think he had...
San Antonio have other thoughts. That will get shut down, lays it back. Into the box this goes, it's a second ball. How about Arozarena? Almost shocked by Buckmaster's chance.
Well, we talked about how Arozarena was going to need to have a big game, but it's a good ball in here from Haakenson outside of the boot, and look at that reaction save on that snap header. Buckmaster finding him space in behind that back line, finds his...
Haakenson clears. And that's your first half whistle. San Antonio 1, Las Vegas 0 at the break. What's your assessment of what we saw in this first half?
I think good stuff.
Perfect dissolves into our second half kick. San Antonio in the white kits. It's the black and blues for Las Vegas. Budati races onto this. Rolls it forward. Quickly to get there is Leal. He goes down. And it's a penalty. Tainer commits the foul, and Las Vegas have a chance to tie it. Dennis Sanchez awaits. Johnny Rodriguez rockets into the nets. Las Vegas tie it. Johnny Rodriguez is 7th. Pulls the lights level at 1.
Well, Las Vegas gets the response that they were looking for. It's a good penalty kick there from Vegas, but if you get another look at it here, no contact. Leal hits the deck, gets the referee to make the call. Rodriguez doing a good job. Look at him here. He looks like he's going to open up his hip. That's why Sanchez ends up diving.
Here's pressure. It's taken away. Haakenson lays it forward into space. That ball is stabbed at and just does roll wide, and not by much by LaCava. That ball taken away. LaCava leaves it over. Space, time, crossbar.
As we get another look at it here, it's a good ball in, ball laid across. Good overlapping run off the crossbar, absolutely rattles the crossbar. It's Hernandez making that over.
Another warning shot from the visitors. And off the restart, Neville in. That ball skims across, and Arozarena is over to catch it. Tainer surges. Hernandez rolls it forward. There's space here. Jorge Hernandez crosses it through. There's plenty of space there. And Alex Crognale misses everything. Looked like it actually hit the backside. Didn't look like it hit the hand. Good call by Gerald Flores. Will we have a winner in us tonight between one of these two teams? It's taken away. It's Gyau. Gannon begins his run. Can they separate? Joe Gyau tries to find space. Gyau rolls it wide.
Oh.
Not done yet, though. Stojanovic smashes. And that's the final action of the night. It's a draw this evening between Las Vegas and San Antonio. A goal apiece as San Antonio makes it